Are you kidding me right now? I'm gonna cry.
You better cry. Alright guys, just thought I'd give you a little life update. Today is a very special day. It is August 14th, and in exactly 1 month I will be hopefully pulling off the greatest surprise mission that I've ever tried. I wanted to start a month early because keeping this secret from her for a whole month is hard.
Boa viagem, Deus te abençoe.
God bless you and God protect you all.
Tampa International Airport. This is where I say bye to my family. I'm in Philadelphia at the hotel. Good morning. Today is the day of the surprise. So I'm officially here at the gate. Basically, my girlfriend is going to study abroad in Barcelona, Spain, like in the fall. So she'll be there from September to December. And this whole summer, basically since last semester, she's been wanting me to come with her. And I've seriously been wanting to. I've tried everything, contacted all my friends, any people that know people that have cousins that have a friend that live there. Like, I've tried all my options just to see if I have a place, a job, something I can do, somewhere I can stay so that I can go to Barcelona. But nothing worked out, everything fell through. I honestly tried everything. So I've been telling her it's not gonna be possible for me to go with her. One of my friends that lives in Barcelona came through, and I will actually be staying with his family there, which is a blessing and like an answered prayer on September 14th. At the Philadelphia airport. That's where her connecting flight is from Chicago to Barcelona, and I'm meeting her there. I'm heading to Philadelphia, so we're getting one step closer to the big surprise, because Philadelphia is where I'll be joining Claire on her connecting flight to Barcelona. But I'll be staying the night in a hotel there in Philadelphia. I'm going today, and our flight to Barcelona is tomorrow. We've gone through security and have arrived at the gate, and the funny part about this all is that my parents and I have the same gate, even though we're on different flights. My flight leaves about 2 hours after theirs. It still departs from the same gate that their flight departs from. And this is an international airport, and it's pretty big. The coincidence of it being the same is pretty funny, but also convenient, because I get to spend these last few minutes with them before they leave, and I can just chill here for the next 2 hours until my flight leaves.
Boa viagem, Deus te abençoe. Aproveita bastante. Seja uma bênção lá. Deus te acompanhe. Te amo, vovó.
Que vocês tenham um tempo muito bom em Barcelona e nos outros países e lugares que vocês forem conhecer. Please don't be naive, but enjoy every single thing. Eat the food, meet people, but just be careful. I love you guys.
I was currently just FaceTiming Claire, and I almost blew it. I was telling her about my trip, and I told her that I'm stuck in Charlotte, North Carolina. My flight to Lynchburg got canceled because Lynchburg is where we go to school, right? And since they're only a regional airport, you have to take a connecting flight, and it's usually in Charlotte to go to Lynchburg. So it just made sense for me to say I'm stuck in Charlotte, because I've gotten stuck in Charlotte before going to Lynchburg, where my flight got canceled. And it actually happens quite often with delays and stuff and weather, because that stuff is so unpredictable. So I ended up telling her my flight to Lynchburg got canceled. I'm stuck in Charlotte. They put me in a hotel, that all the flights tomorrow are booked until like later in the night. This is kind of confusing, but anyways, I almost blew it because I am in Philadelphia, and I got here kind of late to the hotel because I had to wait for the shuttle to pick me up at the airport and all. And so I went to the restaurant, looked at their menu, and I saw Philly cheesesteak, and I was like, oh, I'm in Philly. Why don't I have a Philly cheesesteak, right? You know, be a local, try the local food, see what all the hype is about. And then when I was FaceTiming her just now, I told her, like, got dinner and how I had a Philly cheesesteak. And I almost blew it because I was like, oh, guess what I had? I had a Philly cheesesteak. And she like kind of paused because, I don't know, maybe it just like rang a bell in her head or something, but she didn't think anything of it, luckily. And I was like, frick, I shouldn't even have mentioned that. Like, why did I bring Philly up when I'm trying to surprise her and I'm here? And we are less than 24 hours away from the big surprise. I'm starting to get a little bit nervous because of how I have to plan this, because she will actually be here in Philly like 2 hours before our flight. And so I need to like plan exactly how early I want to get to the gate. And the only thing is, my plan of how I want to surprise her involves the flight attendants that like work at the front desk, and I don't know how early they'll be there, so I might just have to ask some bystanders to help me out. I don't know. I have a plan B, a plan C, a plan D, so I'll make one of them work, but I really hope she doesn't spot me. So I'm gonna have my hood up. Hopefully she doesn't recognize my bags. Like, I might take off these bracelets that I wear every day. I never take them off, just because like those little details, like if she even thinks it's me or second guesses it, she'll like look for those little details. So I don't want to have those for her to like notice, you know. Her family has no idea, so like once the surprise is all over, we're gonna FaceTime my parents because they're super excited to see her reaction and stuff like that, and we're gonna FaceTime her parents too, just to like surprise them as well. Looking forward to tomorrow. I couldn't get much sleep last night because I guess I was very anxious, and I kept thinking about how I'm gonna surprise her, and I kept thinking about like what the airport gate is gonna look like and how I'm gonna get bystanders and just passengers at the gate and the flight attendants to help me out with filming the whole thing and cooperating with me and my elaborate idea. She boards her flight in Chicago around 1 p.m. today, and I think she's supposed to get here to Philly around, I want to say 4 because of the time change and everything. She's 2 hours behind. I got here super early because I had to check out of my hotel at noon, but my flight's at like 7, so I have a long time of waiting here at the airport. But I already checked my bag in, got my boarding pass, went through security, and I'm here at the gate scouting it out. But it's so early that like nobody is here. And when I was on FaceTime, the intercom like here at the airport went off and said, "Welcome to the Philadelphia International Airport." And like, luckily she was on pause because she was doing something else on her phone at the moment. But like, I muted her. I was like, oh my gosh, I didn't even think about how that could be a problem. So now I'm a lot more aware of that, and I told her like I have to go to American Airlines desk to see if I can get my flight changed because it's too late and there's an earlier one. I'm gonna see if I can get on the earlier ones. But I think I'm gonna have someone holding my phone, filming it. I also have a GoPro that I'm gonna have someone holding and filming also. I really wanna get her reaction. So the front desk where the flight attendants will be is right there. There's this amount of seats, which isn't that much. I'm gonna try to get 3 different angles on the reaction and the surprise. Claire has arrived in Philadelphia. She's been texting me, and I've got it all set up with the agent here at the front desk. The plan is gonna work perfectly. I have a passenger here who barely speaks any English. I had to communicate with him in Spanish, and he is filming it on my phone. I'm gonna be filming it with my camera, and there's also a GoPro set up on the desk to get different angles and just hope to get her reaction as natural as it is gonna happen. I'm so nervous and anxious. She's gonna get here any minute now. I literally have my hoodie on. I'm hiding behind the desk. I look so suspicious in an airport, and I'm like looking through this glass window to try and see her reflection coming. But oh my gosh, I'm so nervous. I really want this to work out perfectly. I hope she doesn't see me before.
Passenger Weber Claire, please check in at the desk. Last name and
Are you kidding me right now?
Hi, baby. Look at you.
What are you doing?
I'm trying to brush your
No, you're not. No, you're not.
This is mine. Look.
No,
Dude, I've been waiting for you for so long.
Oh my god.
Look at this. I got vloggers. Tell us how you feel.
I can't. I'm speechless. Get the camera out of me. Yeah, I don't think it's gonna hit me for a while.
Here you go.
Thank you. Claire, where are we going?
Conmigo?
Conmigo?
What seats do we have?
35 G.
G, like an aisle?
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I'd like to welcome you to American Airlines Flight 742, now with service to Barcelona. Please ensure your personal items are stowed either in the overhead compartment or completely under the seat in front of you.
We're in the very last row. I get the window.
You don't want it up in the...
No, I need stuff out of there. Are you kidding me? We're on here for 8 hours. I'm still in shock. Okay, bye. We have 1 more hour. I slept 20 minutes. I'm not gonna make it. He slept longer.
I didn't sleep at all.
Yes, you did. More than me.
21 minutes.
No, you. No.
21 minutes on this 8-hour flight. Overnight.